All right, boys, we are back, and it's time to head into round two with our San Jose Sharks. The last year that GM Superman has the chance to win the cup with San Jose. In round one, it went pretty good against the Anaheim Ducks, a team that we don't know if they were good or bad. You know, we lost against the LA Kings the two previous first rounds. I wanted to get revenge against them, against Jonathan Quick, but it's still nice to move off to the second round. Beat them in 5 games. Our goal scoring was theirs for games 1 and 2, and also came back for games 3 and 4. And also, Ernest Shirelli has been playing great. So, everything is cooking right now. Everything is clicking. And we're off to round 2 against the Edmonton Oilers. A much better team. Much better offensively. And other than the LA Kings, they kicked us out 3 years ago in round 2. So, it's kind of like a rematch from round 2 from 3 years ago. Now, in the last video, I was suggesting, is it time to choose that captain just yet? And a lot of you guys were saying Michael Del Call, he proved himself. Give him the C. Give him the damn C. And you know what? He's definitely the front runner, but I want to see somebody take control of 2 playoff rounds. Over the last 3 years where we've lost in the first or second round, even going back to where we faced the Edmonton Oilers, we've seen players have 1 or 2 good rounds. 1 good round. We've seen DeCall have a good round. We've seen the third line have a good round, right? I want to see the first person to take over 2 consecutive rounds back to back. And then that person will be the captain to lead our team into the Final Four to try and win us that Stanley Cup. So Del Call is definitely the leader right now, but I'm not choosing a captain. He's got to show up in round number 2 against the Edmonton Oilers, all right? That's what a true captain does. He's a leader, not just against one bad team. Or possibly one bad team. So let's take a look at the Edmonton Oilers lineup. I swear to God, if they have Brassard in the net still, and if he if he plays like he did before, I don't know what to think. So the Edmonton Oilers, here we go. So Taylor Hall, the Nuge, and Jordan Eberle on that first line. So they still have them 10 years in. Why not? I mean, a playmaker and 2 snipers. It's a very good first line, all right? Second line, Sam Bennett, Roman Horak, and Nail Yakupov. Two-way forward and, Yakupov's not a sniper in this roster update. So a two-way forward, a sniper, and a playmaker. So it's a very good top 6. You can see they can score goals. Sam Bennett, I'd imagine, has some pretty good offensive categories as well. So a very good top 6. They don't have Sam Reinhart. They have Sam Bennett now. Third line, Perron, Gagne, and Bittner. Perron is a very good third liner. He could even be a second liner. Gagne, a very good third liner. Bittner, it looks like he's getting better a little bit. 77 though. And then the fourth line, Allen, Sprong, and Brassard. So here we go again with the Edmonton Oilers not having, like the crazy depth. They have superstars. They don't have the kind of depth that the Anaheim Ducks had. They had like all 81s or above. These guys have 71s, a 72, right? So I don't know. Again, superstars or depth. They definitely have the superstars, though, up front. They had the snipers. And then defensively, Marinson, 88. Justin Schultz, 88. So a very good 1-2 punch there. Two-way defenseman and an offensive defenseman. They may still be top 4, but they also may be top 2. 88, 87, 89 is usually where... 89 is usually guaranteed top 2, but 88, 87, it could be both. Darnell Nurse and Larson on the second line. Nurse looks great. Larson may be better a third liner because they don't... I don't want to say they don't have the depth because Capobianco and Schuster, I'm sure they're both listed as top 6 defensemen, right? But when you just compare them to our defense. And there you go. He's still there, for God's sakes. If this happens 2 times in 4 years, it doesn't matter who they have in the net. They have an 80 overall goaltender in the net, all right? With a defensive core that I guess is deep enough, but I don't see any studs in there, and only 1 defensive defenseman at 81 overall. It's not like there's a Shea Weber in there or an Alex Pietrangelo or anything like that, right? So there's the Edmonton Oilers. Take a quick look at the San Jose Sharks just so you guys can compare them. Maybe one of our players got better, who knows. So in the net, we have Ernest Shirelli and Kari Lehtinen. All right, so we should have the advantage in goalie. Offensively, you can see how their first line definitely matches up with our first line. It's going to be a goal-scoring series, but hopefully our depth and our defense can take over because our third and fourth line are definitely better than theirs. And our defense, their first line looked good, but then I think we have them depth-wise. Now, we have Morrison back there, but we can switch him out for Reinhardt if we want to. So it's the offense. If we can just, it's Ernest Shirelli. Ernest Shirelli is going to have to show up in this series for sure. And also our offense. Hopefully we can beat Brassard, but I think we should be able to. It's about stopping their offense, though. All right. And you know what? Ooh, last thing. Let me check out if they have any injuries because we didn't suffer any injuries in the first round, which is good news. But the Edmonton Oilers may have. Yeah, all right, so they had Jeff Petrie, who pulled his groin, and he'll be back May 9th. So that will help out their defensive core for sure. May 9th, yeah, he'll be back. All right, so they're going to get a boost to their top 6. So, I don't know, this... If they had a better goalie, man, I'd be a little bit scared of this team. They got a good, deep team with some superstars. Yeah, so here we go. We got home ice advantage, round number 2, game number 1. Who's going to show up? Our potential captain, Michael Delcall. I need you, buddy. Here we go. First period. Yeah, baby. Reed Boucher. That's second line. All right. He may have gotten an assist on that. Not going to go crazy just yet. But thank God we solved Brissot in the first period. Second period. There you go again. The big red goof gets a goal from just inside the blue line. I'm liking it. And we're out shooting them 19-9. Hell yeah, boys. Ernest Chiarelli, you got the routine in place. All right, offense, I'd like to see another one just to help him out a little bit. But defense first doesn't hurt me either. Oh, hang on. Sam Bennett with the power play goal, making it a 1-goal game. Oh, Michael Delcall with the empty netter to make it a 2-goal game once again. And the San Jose Sharks take game number 1 from the Edmonton Oilers. Thank God. All right, so... 3 goals on 30 shots, basically. Ernest Chiarelli only 1 goal against on 20 shots. DeCall from Hamilton. Reed Boucher got the goal. Clifford from Ernie and Merrill. And DeCall from Shattenkirk and Boucher. So that's second line, DeCall and Boucher. Thank you. All right, so he's still in my good books now. All right, any injuries? No injuries. Good, good, good. All right, let's just keep her going here. Round number 2, we have the 1-0 series lead. Game number 2, home ice advantage. Again, I want to have that first period lead over this 80 overall goaltender. Doesn't matter who's in the net. Brissot or Buns, the double Bs. Friggin' hell, Larson gets a goal in the second shot of the game. All right, let's go. First period. Oh, my God. All right, so they got to Ernest Chiarelli. That is very interesting. This is going to be a goal-scoring series, but it's not even like their first... Oh, Horak's on their second line. But Larson, Bittner, and Horak, they explode to take a 3-0 first period lead. And we're out shooting them as well. Come on now. We can score on Brissot. Second period. Oh, yeah, it's over. Capo Bianco is in, our scores, and Kari Lettinen's in the net. So we've already pulled Ernest Chiarelli. So it looks like this game's over. Be nice if we could get some goals on Brissot, not give him a damn shutout. There you go. Pete Walton gets a power play goal. Finally takes a shot. It's a wrist shot from the top of the slot. Doesn't matter, though. And Nick Farland gets one late. So, you know, our first line showed up there in the third period, but it was lost before then. So, I was thinking the series would be a little bit nicer to us, but no, the Edmonton Oilers explode for 3 in the first period. I think it was over after that. We had to pull Ernest Chiarelli, went to Capo Bianco. Oh, no, didn't go to Capo Bianco. Went to Kari Lettinen. He let 1 goal in still, and we answered back 2, but it was way too late by then. All right, first line, you need to show up in the first period, man. We need to get first period goals against this team. These guys can score goals. So, I'm going to go right back to Ernest Chiarelli. He had 1 bad game right there. I don't care. I'm going right back to Ernest Chiarelli. He's that kind of goalie now. We don't make adjustments, all right? The first round, 2 goals against, 1 goal against. He had the loss where he allowed 3 goals against, 1 goal against, 2 goals against, right? So, he allowed 3 goals against in this game, which was the first time in these playoffs. But let's see if he's that kind of goalie who answers back after a bad game. All right, on the road in Edmonton, it's cold. Even though it's the spring, it's still cold. So here we go. First period. Oh, my God. Sam Bennett short-handed goal, wrist shot. Oh, you can't be allowing that, boys. What happened there? Power play. Oh, my God. This is reminding me of the 3 years ago. It was like every first period, they would take like a 1 or 2-0 lead. We couldn't score on Brissot in the first, and then we just couldn't catch up. I remember how it was. Second period. Oh, there it is. All right, at least we tied the game up. Sam Gagner got a third line goal for them, but Dougie Hamilton and Anthony McFarland, finally. That's back-to-back games now for McFarland. He was a little cold in the first round, but if he starts to step up and DeCall keeps on going, then there you go. We got some goal scoring. So a 2-2 game. Out shooting them 23-20. Let's go, boys. Come on now, boys. Come on now. Come on. Penalty kill. Good job. Power play. Oh, man. All right, that's even, I suppose. 10 minutes left. Oh, penalty kill. Oh, good job. Come on. Referee, give us a penalty. What the hell? All right, overtime now, boys. Come on. Oh, my God. 3 straight. What the fuck? Jordan Everly, power play goal. 3 straight penalties against the San Jose Sharks in a freaking playoff game. And once again, Ernest Chiarelli allows 3 goals against. Not his. No, I'm not going to blame him, though. It was the third goal was in overtime. But the San Jose Sharks just cannot solve Brissot. Once again, for some reason, this goaltender is just tearing it up. 38 shots on net, only 2 goals. Oh my goodness gracious! I gotta get a penalty summary there. Who took that penalty in overtime? Jordan Eberle, to allow Jordan Eberle to score. Look at these penalties. I guess they had a lot of penalties in the first and second. Fine, fair enough. Oh, third period. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 5 from the third period on. Penalties were ours. Shattenkirk for hooking. Oh my God, you're gonna call a hooking penalty? All right, at least it wasn't flipping it over the net. So, not good. The Edmonton Oilers now have taken a 2-1 series lead over the San Jose Sharks. They're figuring out ways to put the puck in. That's for damn sure. Now, I'm thinking, should I take out Morrison and go with Reinhart now? Or should I go one more game? We did win the first game pretty good. In that game, we did get to overtime. No, you know what? I'm going to keep the same team together. The reason I got those guys were for injuries, not to switch them out, all right? We got to go with this team. They can get us back on track, tie up the series, and it's a 3-game series, all right? Come on now, San Jose. It's a big first period. I need the lead. First period, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take a tie game. Ernest Chiarelli hasn't allowed a goal. I'll take it. But what the hell, man? We cannot solve Brassard for whatever reason. The best goal-scoring team in the NHL during the regular season cannot find a way to score on this 80 overall goaltender. What the hell? Second period. Let's go, boys. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Third line and fourth line. Well, it's a shorthanded goal, so it was a penalty kill, but finally, there's the depth. That's why I needed the third line. That's a big goal right there. Anthony Mantha, I think that's his first of the playoffs. And Adam Ernie, that's his second or third. That's a shorthanded goal as well. That is huge, Adam Ernie. Ernest for freaking Chiarelli, man. I've talked you up so much. You've had 2 kind of games. Now you have the routine in place in the third period. I need you, son. I need you, Ernest Chiarelli. I can't rely on my offense. Defense and Ernest Chiarelli, I need you. Good penalty kill. Oh my freaking God. Power play goal. Yeah, baby! Manji! That's what I freaking needed. He answers right back. Less than 20 seconds later, gets the... Oh, wait a minute, Sam Bennett. Makes it a 1-goal game again. Don't do this to me now. Don't do this to me now. Yeah! All right. So Ernest Chiarelli did allow the 2 goals in the third period, but Manji stepped up and got a big goal for us. So, goal from the first liner, goal from a third liner, goal from a fourth liner on a penalty kill. Oh my God. What a close series this one is, boys. The Edmonton Oilers, they can score. They can keep the puck out of the nets. That was a big shorthanded goal by Adam Ernie. Mantha from Merrill and Reichel. Ernie from Shattenkirk and Palmieri. Horak from Schuster and Hall. Mangia Payne from McFarland. So there you go, McFarland again. He's chipping in. All right, he's been chipping in this series much more than he did in the last series. All right, so that's good news. So very good news is that we've tied the series up 2-2, and we've got home ice advantage back again. All right, so hang on. I don't want to lose any of this. All right, that's much better. So I'm glad I didn't make that move for Griffin Reinhart on the point for Morrison. We got to just trust this team to get it done. I need the offense to step up, all right? Ernest Chiarelli now has played a little bit, you know, he's faltered a little bit, but he has got us 2 wins. 2 games where we got 3 goals for. He's got those 2 wins for us, all right? So if we can get 3 goals, looks like Ernest Chiarelli can give us a good chance to win the game. So offense, I need you to step up. It's an 80 overall goaltender, all right? There's no excuses. By the end of the third period, our team needs to have 3 goals for in all the last 3 games if it goes 3 more, all right? I'm calling out the offense here. I'm not calling out Ernest Chiarelli. We need to score goals, so let's go. First freaking period. Yeah, baby. Manji again. He gets a goal. Back-to-back games. That's big. That is big. We got the first goal of the game, the lead. That's what we need. All right, so if we can just work on that a little bit. Don't make it go for nothing now, Manji. Keep on answering, all right? You have to keep this offense up. Second period. Yeah! Oh, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. All right, so welcome to the playoffs first line. Mangia Payne gets the first goal. McFarland gets 2, and Kirby Reichel, the third line, chips in. So McFarland might have 3 points. Mangia Payne might have 3 points. Walton might have 3 points. The first line stepped up in a big-time game for us. Now, defense, Ernest Chiarelli. I know you guys aren't going to allow 4 goals in the third period. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell that happens. We're too much of a veteran team, a disciplined team, good defensively. Hell yeah. That's a great Game 5 right there, boys. Series was tied 2-2. Game 5 on home ice, and we win 4-0. That's more like it. Mangia Payne from McFarland and Ernest Chiarelli. He gets an assist. McFarland from Mangia Payne and Shattenkirk. Reichel from Mantha. McFarland from Mantha and Shattenkirk. So McFarland, 3-point night. Boys, this is what I was talking about waiting until round number 3. We've seen Del Call show up in round number 1, but McFarland now is starting to take over. About time, too. We need him. We need our 2 centers just tearing it up, all right? So Reed Boucher's leading our goals. Walton for assists. Morrison. Look at that. Morrison's +8. He can't come off the team. And the big red goof leading penalty minutes. All right, so back to Edmonton. We can end the series right here. We've been, I don't even want to say it. As soon as I say it, we'll get one. So it's been good so far. Let's just go. All right, in Edmonton, game number 6. We can move off to the 3rd round for the first time in a long time, boys. So let's go. We need you guys to show up. First period. Oh, there it is. All right. So Jordan Eberle gets the goal on Ernest Chiarelli. So that's exactly what we don't want against these guys, because now they can open it up. But whatever, we got to go through it. You know what? We'll do a regular simulation here for the 2nd period. It's getting tight. Here we go. 2nd period. Come on, boys. Power play. Oh, okay. Power play again. Oh, it's a long one. Come on, boys. It's like 6 minutes of power plays you can't score a goal on. Oh, my God. And they get a power play goal. Oh, it wasn't power play. It was 4-on-4 or something like that. Who knows? 3rd period, down by 2. Penalty kill. It's not looking good. Edmonton wasn't going to lose. Wait a minute. It's Anthony McFarland. Future captain, maybe. He gets it a 1-goal game. Oh, Nail Yakupov. Looks like he puts it out of reach right there, boys. Yeah, it's that kind of series. Edmonton was up 2-1. We came back to make it 3-2. Now they've made it 3-3. It's just that kind of series. It was meant to go to 7. All right, so we won 4-0 game 5. They won 4-1 game 6. And now it's all about game 7. Who's going to show up? Is it going to be the offense of Edmonton, the offense of San Jose, the goaltending of Edmonton, the goaltending of San Jose? I don't know, man. This is right down to the wire, this series. No injuries, which is good. That's what I didn't want to jinx us. Stop simulation. We just got to go with the same team that we have, boys. I have to trust the team, all right? I have to trust the team. Yeah, I have to go with it. All right, here we go. Fucking hell, man. Come on, boys. You have to beat this. I can't get fired in a round 2. Let's go. If I have a future captain, you're going to show up right now. McFarland or Del Call. Let's go. Konechiev! Oh, my God. All right, it's not over yet. Okay, here we go. Power play. Konechiev wants the captaincy. First period, we're up by 1. Penalty kill. Good job, boys. Good job, boys. 5 minutes left. Get to the end of the period. All right. Slow it down a little bit here. Yes. All right, so Konechiev with a big first period goal. All right, that's what we needed. Now Ernest Chiarelli has the chance to work with the lead, and all we need is 2 more before the end of the game. And with Ernest Chiarelli playing the way he can, he's going to give ourselves a great chance to win the game. All right, so we got that first one out of the way. But we got to keep the offense up. 2nd period, we have to get 1 goal, man, all right? And play good defense. So keep coming at them now. First priority, kill off this penalty. So let's go, boys. All right, play for your fans. Let's go. Penalty kill, good job. Come on now, 15 minutes. I could use some offense. They're heavily... Yes! Brendan Gallagher, the 3rd line. Oh, my God, seniority right there. Gallagher might just be the longest-serving Shark. I love it. Oh, man, Giapane, the 3rd line. All right, come on. Get to that. Yes. All right. We're up by 3, boys. We already have the 3 goals that we needed. Ernest Chiarelli is fine. Konechiev, goal from the point. Gallagher, all right, one of the longest reigning San Jose Sharks. Might just be the longest alongside of Shattenkirk, all right, and Mangiapane. So we had a defense goal, a 3rd line goal, and a 1st line goal. The depth. 2nd line, I could use a goal from you guys, but I think we got it. Defense. Support Ernest Chiarelli and stay out of the damn box. All right? Come on now, San Jose. Let's get back to that 3rd round. 5 minutes. There you go. You got to the 5-minute mark. Penalty. Oh, baby! The 4th line this time. Kyle Palmieri comes through, and it's got to mean that the San Jose Sharks are moving on. Yeah! 4-0 Game 7 win over the damn 80 overall goaltender. Finally, justice prevails. In a Game 7, the 87 overall Vezina Trophy winning goalie beats the damn 80 overall Brassot from some nice depth goal scoring from the San Jose Sharks. Defenseman, 3rd line, 1st line, and 4th line. Oh, baby. Konechiev from Mangiapane. Gallagher from Mantha and Honka. Mangiapane from Walton and McFarland. That 1st line tore it up in this round, boys. And Palmieri from Clifford. Oh, baby. Yes! Finally, I put the LA Kings and the Edmonton Oilers behind us. All right, boys? The bad nightmares the last few years finally just gotten rid of. And now we have the Vancouver Canucks in the Western Conference Finals. Ooh. All right, so thank God. All right, so let's do a whole whole stats here. Now, this is going to be the interesting question, because after the first round, we wanted Del Call to be the captain, but I think Mangiapane or McFarland have stepped up in round number 2, because Del Call kind of went silent there. How many points did Del Call have in the first round? Like 9 or 8 or something like that? So Del Call only 11 points. So he only had 1 goal that series in 7 games played, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, he had 3 goals, 6 assists? Or 3 goals, 5 assists. So he only had like 2 or 3 points in 7 games played in round number 2. So you see what I mean? You got to name a captain who takes over for the whole series. Mangiapane had a great series, 12 points in 12 games played. McFarland, he caught up to Del Call. You see what I mean? There's the depth. One guy takes over in one round, the other guy takes over in another round, and then you have the third and fourth line who chip in all the time. Walton, 9 points. Reed Boucher, 8 points. 1 goal in that whole series. Couturier, I don't think he had a single point in that whole series, or maybe 1 assist. Mantha, they showed up. Look at this third and fourth line now. 6 points, 5 points. Ernie, 4 points. Clifford, Gallagher, Reichel. Oh, yeah, we have some depth goal scoring here, boys. All right, so defenseman, Merrill, 7 points. Shattenkirk, 6 points. Konechev, what a goal, Konechev. He saved his first goal for the playoffs in a big time. All right, and the man of the hour still, Ernest Chiarelli. He had a little bit of a, not as clean of a series as it was against the Anaheim Ducks, but it was the Edmonton Oilers. They can score goals, right? And his goals against average is still hovering around 2.03, 8-3 and 1. And a save percentage of 93.19. 2 shutouts, all right? And we still have Kari Lehtinen back there ready to come in if an injury happens. So, I don't know. You guys can go nuts in the comments about the captaincy. Maybe we need to wait 1 more round, right? But maybe we need a captain as well. Maybe I need to put the C on somebody to give them the confidence to help us out in the Western Conference Final. You know what I mean? So here you go. Here's your, well, I'll just show you what happened. Edmonton lost against the San Jose Sharks, and Colorado got swept against the Vancouver Canucks. Ottawa swept Tampa Bay, and Carolina beat the Florida Panthers. So your final 4, 2 Canadian teams, 2 American teams. San Jose versus Vancouver, Ottawa versus Carolina. So let me know what you guys think about the captaincy. Let me know if I should name one or if we should wait 1 more round. I think the nominees, Del Call, McFarland, Shattenkirk, and Ernest Chiarelli. We can just name him in name. We don't have to actually have the C on his jersey, whatever. All right, so let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.